friends, welcome back to my channel. Sass here. I'm here to do another review of Love After Lockup. Season finale, y'all. Season finale. And what did you think about it? I mean, some of the stuff that happened, we already knew was going to happen. So, let's talk about it. Let's start off with Latino Heat and Brittany. I'm going to make this short and sweet, okay? They're getting married, all right? And Amanda get in contact with Brittany. She wants to meet up and talk. They talk. Amanda got a nice little place. It looked like she just moved in, okay? Amanda seems like she's doing well for herself. And so, of course, Amanda talks about that barbecue. She wanted to apologize. And when she first sees Brittany, she was like, oh, my. You got a bun in the oven? And so Brittany was like, yeah. She was like, why didn't you tell me? And she was like, well, I haven't had a chance to tell you. But yes, I am pregnant. And so Amanda's like, oh, so you're pregnant? You get married? You sure this is what you want? And Brittany was like, yes, this is what I want. Okay. So they went back and forth. And so here come Amanda. Well, I want to go to the wedding. And Brittany said, what? She said, yeah, I want to go to a wedding. What's the date? What's the time? What you need me to bring? God. We already knew Amanda was going to go to the wedding, okay? I think that Amanda and Brittany's relationship been over. And they just, wanted to drum up a little, drama for us viewers. But we all know that nothing was going to go down. So, it was the wedding day. And people are getting ready. People are getting nice. Let me tell you something. Brittany's son, Giovanni, how cute is that kid? Oh, he is so adorable. And the relationship that Latino Heat and Giovanni has is great. It is a great relationship. Now, Latino Heat, I told y'all, I was like, you know what? I'm going to like this dude. And then somewhat in the middle, during that whole restaurant scene, I was like, now listen here, Latino Heat. Okay? What's going on? And then, on throughout the season, I like Latino Heat. I do. Obviously, he loves Brittany. Obviously, he loves Giovanni. Obviously, he wants to make this woman happy. And I wish them the best. Brittany, she looked great on her wedding day. And they're getting married. And, of course, the preacher says, anyone who has a problem with it, let us know now. We'll deal with it. Of course, they panned the camera to Amanda. And Amanda was like, I ain't about that life. I bought me a man. Honey, a cutie. Honey, Amanda brought her a cutie. Honey, he was cute. And so, anyway, they get married. And, we come to find out that, they had their daughter and Giovanni. And it was a Christmas pic. Everybody looked happy, healthy, and loved. And that's how it's supposed to be. Good job, Brittany and Latino Heat. That's how you do it. Yes. Now with the good stuff out the way, let's get into the dumpster fire. All right, let's talk about not so quite right Clint and crackhead Tracy. Now listen. Clint is excited. Honey, he's getting all cleaned up. He says, listen, my wife is coming home, okay? I don't really care about what all she's done before. I'm living for me. I'm going to get in my car and I'm going to drive to the side of the interstate to pick her up. Who picked that location? I'm like, what? What's going on? Dumpster fire, y'all. So, we see crackhead Tracy getting on a bus. I had no idea that buses pick up inmates, but I guess that would make sense. But anyway, so she's on the bus and honey, crackhead Tracy, she looked a hot mess. Now, crackhead Tracy says she's going to change her life. Okay, she is here for Clint. Yes. Okay, she stole his money. Yes, she took the phone. Yes, she smoked crack in front of him. But guess what? She's over that life. Okay, she wants him. She's tired of hurting him. She says that she was so tore up over this that she could not even eat that jail food. She starved herself and she lost 40 pounds. And you're a lie, crackhead Tracy. Anyone that believes that this woman lost 40 pounds because of the jailhouse food, go play in traffic. Honey, we know how crackhead Tracy lost that 40 pounds crack. Honey, Tracy looked like Skeletor. But she want us to believe that she went on some hunger strike because the food was so horrendous. Girl, if you don't sit down somewhere, you look like a walking skeleton because you smoke crack. Okay? As the great poet Judge Judy says, don't pee on my leg and tell me it's raining. Don't do it. Okay? So, the bus drops her off literally on the side of the interstate. I said, you could drop her off at no convenience store? Why is she on the side of the highway with cars going 80? So, of course, she's all fidgety. She's all worried because, you know, where Clint at? Where my husband at? I want to prove to him I want to be with him, okay? I hurt him. But I want to be that wife. I want to cook, clean, make love to my man. But you know, on Saturday and Sunday nights, I still want to smoke my crack. Stop. So Clint pulls up. And he's like, oh my God, my wife. They're slobbering, they're kissing, they're tonguing. And I'm like, ooh, okay. He says he loves this woman. He wants to be with this woman. And that's that. And you know what, Clint? Who am I to say different? If you love this woman and you want to be with this woman, so be it. Okay? Now, from the time this was aired, Clint and crackhead Tracy was still together. All right? You know, they want to renew their vows. All right? She wants to do it in front of his family and friends. Okay. But his ex-wife, Haley, said, I don't have time for you, Clint. And she, F-I-R-E-D, his ass. Honey, she done fired him. Okay? Clint had to go running home to his mom and daddy's work. Mom, I'm here to work. I got fired, Mom. But I think, you know, listen, there's no hope for Clint and crackhead Tracy, all right? There's no hope. But, hey, Clint was happy at the moment, okay? Crackhead Tracy was happy at the moment, and that's all that matters. Let's move on. Let's talk about Lizzie and Scott. Everything that happened between Lizzie and Scott, we already knew was going to happen. Nothing surprised me. Nothing. I knew this was going to happen. You knew it was going to happen. We just didn't know when. So, Scott is in bed pouting because he found his credit card bill where Lizzie had ran up $2,000. So, Lizzie goes in there to talk to him, and of course he's pouting. You know, I don't want to talk. And honey, when he finally got up and we seen that face and that mouth, there is no way this man's breath is humble. No way. Honey, if I was Lizzie, I'd be like, ooh, Lord, go back to sleep. In fact, I'm like, Jasmine, we leave it right there. I cannot take this man's breath anymore. I mean, Scott's toe up, y'all. Toe up from the flow up. So let's continue. So Scott was like, how could you do this to me? Okay, you done spend up $2,000. She was like, well, what's the big deal? You got money, you gave me money, I spent it. I mean, what's the problem? Okay, what are you talking about? So he was like, I cannot believe you did this. And he was like, I don't have any money. I'm broke. Okay, I got bills to pay. And I'm too busy worried about you giving you money, appeasing you. But I'm broke. Honey, Lizzie was like, what now? You ain't got no money. Oh, okay. She's looking around her. I bet she was like, Mr. Producers, how long do I need to stand here and act like, I care? Because I want to leave. He ain't got no money. My time's up. How long? 15 minutes? Okay, I'll give you 18. Go ahead, Scott. Listen, I'm not going to go through the rigmarole, okay? I'm not going to go through everything that was said. I will say this. Scott is a fool, okay? Lizzie showed you what she was when she was in prison, okay? You knew what type of woman Lizzie was when she was in prison. You spent $90,000 on a woman who was in prison. And now you are shocked that she done spent $2,000. You have been scared this whole time to tell her that you was broke because you knew what was going to happen. All right. Lizzie put on this whole thing about we're engaged, we're going to get married, I love him, he loves me, he's going to take care of me. Never about the money. Listen. Okay. The minute Lizzie found out that Scott didn't have no money, she was out the door. We have been saying this all season. We knew this was going to happen. I was not shocked at all. So Scott and Lizzie go back and forth, all right? And she come talking about, we can still be friends, okay? We're not intimate. She wanted to make sure that we ain't having no sex, y'all. Y'all tell your friends, I didn't have sex with this man. I want everybody to know I did not have sex with this man. And honey, Scott was like, I didn't care, we did have sex. I didn't care nothing about the sex. You the one that was talking about, the sex. You didn't want to be intimate. Yes, Scott. There's a reason why she didn't want to be intimate. She was not, listen. No one could convince me that Lizzie was attracted to Scott. Because you can't be attracted to someone who's not attractive. So they go back and forth and they're arguing, and Scott was like, hey, Lizzie just point blank told him, said, look, I don't want you no more. You're poor. I could be poor by myself. I could do bad by myself. Why I need you and your railroad mouth? Bye. So Scott threw his temper tantrum. He gets up. He throws the ring. It was a cell phone in the toilet. It was a cigarette in the toilet. I said, well, child, why you throw your cell phone in the toilet? At first I was like, when you gonna throw them Dollar General teeth? Where them teeth at? Throw them in the toilet. Don't ever put them in your mouth again, honey. Ever. So she was like, if you don't like this decision, you can leave. So he did. Here's Lizzie. Where you going? This is ridiculous. Where are you going, Scott? Where are you going? Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Long story short, honey, Scott went back home and he's like, I'm trying to rebuild my life. Lizzie used me. She never loved me. And I just have to, move on. So he's raking up that yard. And this black woman shows up named Jasmine. Now, I'm going to need all the women who are looking at me right now. I'm going to need for y'all to comment and to let me know what I'm missing. Why are these black women, women of color, going anywhere near the likes of Scott? Is it because he's so nice? His best friend is a woman of color. Lizzie, woman of color. This Jasmine, and they're attractive. But, you know what? She says, oh, we're just friends. We're just friends. Okay. We're going to move it slow. I couldn't get past his mouth. There's no way. Y'all know his breath stink. Y'all know I just don't get it. And I'm not just talking about woman of color. I'm talking about any woman. Any woman. Anyway, that's not for me. Okay? Whatever. Do what you want to do, honey. Do what you want to do. So, Lizzie. We see Lizzie. Lizzie was like, I'm living my best life. I got me a job. It ain't the best job. I'm living paycheck to paycheck. But I'm getting it done. She's driving down the road in the car that he bought her. Y'all check that? Did y'all peep those things? How did she kept that car? in the end. Honey, Lizzie, I would say Lizzie can get her a spinoff, but Lizzie is too much for me. Okay? Lizzie is just a lot, but I will give Lizzie her props, honey. She done took all that money. Okay? Alright. My whole thing is, we all know where this was going to end. We all know how this was going to end. Okay? Lizzie's happy. Jasmine is ecstatic, honey. She's like, yes, honey, they have done broke up. I got my mommy back. We're going to spend all this time together. We're going to take selfies. And she's overjoyed, honey. Overjoyed. All right. So that is Lizzie and Scott. We talk about Matt and Caitlyn. Now, this part of the show got me so aggravated and annoyed, y'all. I got so pissed off. So Matt is in jail. And Caitlyn is speaking with Matt's mom, and they are going over plans to keep him inside jail or get him out. You know, what is the process? You know, so the mom was like, listen, I done been through this so many times, okay? I'm not shocked at all to find out my son's in jail. I've been dealing with this since he was a teenager. Matt's mom has been telling us all season that she raised a no good son, okay? That she raised a no good man. She has been telling us all season long. So of course she wasn't shocked to find out that her son was back in jail. The only question was that her mom was like, why did it take so long? Okay. So Caitlyn video chats with Matt. Honey, Matt is the most disrespect. Okay. They go at it. And he was like, listen, I ain't got time to talk to you. You gonna bail me out. Bail me out. You gonna bail me out. And so Caitlyn was like, I don't know the process. I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see. I'm getting bail. We don't know what's gonna, I'm getting bail. We don't know what's gonna happen, Matt. I'm getting bail. You gonna bail me out. At that moment, that little laptop would have closed. I would have packed up my stuff and I would have left. Caitlyn, oh my God, what is wrong? Okay. So, they go to court and they start reading off all his felonies, all his convictions, all his foolishness, okay? Matt's mom and Caitlyn was inside of the courtroom and Matt was on the video with his public defender lawyer. Got a rap sheet, son. All right, you're going to get bail, but, you know, I'm going to make bail at $7,500. So, which means that they're going to have to come up with $750. So, Caitlyn and Caitlyn's mom go back and talk. And so, Caitlyn's mom's like, well, you going to get him out? Because I'm going to tell you this right here. I have never, ever bailed out my son. He could stay in jail for all I care. He looking at 10 years. He can stay in there. I'm used to it. Okay. Here's Caitlyn. Well, you know, I'm going to try to get him out. You know, I love him. I want to be with him. All that crap. And honey, Caitlyn said, well, I'm going to get him out. Honey, did you see Matt's mom expression? She went. Let's talk about it. The trio of fools. Well, we finally got our little sit down. Okay. So, Sarah shows up. And I told y'all Megan's wig shifted to the right a little bit. Megan was all for to meet with Sarah. So, Sarah, of course, comes in on the defensive. Okay, because she's done found out all this stuff about Megan that she didn't know. So, they sit down and here's Sarah. I'm pregnant! Right out the gate. I's married. Okay, you've been carrying on with my husband. Honey, that is nothing to be proud of, Sarah. Back it up now. Back it up. So Megan was like, what? Yes. Sarah says, I'm pregnant, okay? I'm married. You're the side chick. So Megan, in her confessional, she was like, I cannot believe this man lied to me for 2 years. He's been telling me for 2 years that he ain't got nothing to do with that baby mom. That he has nothing to do with the girl named Sarah, the baby mom. Okay, it's all about me. It's all about me is what he's been telling me. I cannot believe he's lied to me. I cannot believe this man that I met on the Prison Love website is lying to me. I just can't believe it. Megan wanted to love this boy so much. Megan wanted to be in a relationship so bad that she gave up her virginity to a lying fool. Honey, he played you from day one. The way Matt played Caitlyn, Michael played Megan from day one. And the reason why is that he never had feelings for Megan. He didn't love Megan. The reason why I'm saying this is I'll tell you about it at the end. Okay, so Sarah said, how long this been going on? And so Megan was like, listen, okay, I didn't know anything about this. I didn't know about you, okay? Well, why are you getting upset with me? I did not know anything about you. Okay, I was only going by what Michael has been telling me. Honey, Sarah went off. Honey, she started turning black. You got played. Okay, you a side chick. That's my husband. You got played. You a fool. And I'm like, Lord. Really, Sarah? Okay, really? You're going to change from white girl to black girl, from white girl to black girl. Because, honey, when Sarah got to crying and that snot flying, she changed white real quick. I don't want to be around her. Get her away from me. Why, y'all? I want to leave. I want to go home. Can she leave now? I'm not going to go through the rigmarole of these two idiots. Okay? Megan had some good little jabs. Okay? I didn't know nothing about you, hoe. That's what Megan said. I said, all right. Okay, Megan. All right. Listen. The bottom line is, Megan and Sarah both were lied to, manipulated, and played by the likes of Cornrows Michael. Okay. While he's sitting in jail, these two women are going at each other. While he's in jail. Okay, one of the women he's married to and pregnant, the other one just completely changed her life for this man. It is a sad situation. Sad situation. Now, I applaud how Megan handled herself with the one-on-one with Sarah. I applauded her. Okay? They finally calmed down, they sat down, and they talked. Would they be friends? No, but they talked it out. Okay, Sarah went her way, Megan went her way. Sarah gets on that phone to Michael, and she was like, look, I just met up with Megan. I know everything, okay? Don't call me no more. You will never, ever see your children. Nothing. Here's Michael. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what I did. I'm sorry for what I did to my daughter. I mean, nothing, okay? Now here's Megan. Megan's back home. Okay, her dad's like, why are you back here? And she broke down. And she says, he's married, Dad. He's in jail. And she goes through the whole thing. And her dad was like, listen, I'm not here to tell you I told you so, but I told you so. Okay, look at how you met this man. This man meant you no good. This man had no intention of being the man he needed to be for you. Now, if I come across Michael, all right, it's going to be a problem. I want you, Megan, block his number, don't have no conversation with him, don't have no contact with him. Leave him alone. Yes, Daddy, she's crying. It was a very sweet moment. You know, the parents of this show, I like because the parents know, all right, Megan's dad, Matt, Matt's mama, Clint's mom and dad, Michael's mama, these parents, you know, they can only say and do so much. These people are grown. It's your actions. So, we see Megan, professional, and she gets a call from Michael. And she was like, is it true? Are you married? Girl. Why is she so calm talking to this idiot? Here's Michael. I don't want to have this conversation right now. So we see that Sarah has had her baby, Rain. It looks like a cute baby, head full of hair, honey. Michael's out of jail. And we find out that Michael, Sarah, and Megan are still in communication with each other. See, this is why I'm not really going to put too much effort in what Megan said to Sarah. Because she told Sarah, okay, you getting played too, sis, because you still with them. Now, when she said that, I was like, now listen here, listen here. How's she getting played? Because apparently she didn't know nothing about you, Meg. So, she's still with him. Well, yeah, she's still with him. I mean, he was acting a fool, and yes, she was thinking he was cheating, but she didn't know for sure. Okay, she didn't know nothing about you, Meg. But now you are still in communication with Michael. Who's playing themselves, sis? Y'all fools, man. Megan, what is wrong with you? Okay. Michael has showed you who he was. He has lied to you. He has used you. He has manipulated you, and you still in contact with him. Why? Now, I can see Sarah being in contact with him. She's married to him. She got 2 kids by him. Maybe the contact is having to do with the kids. I doubt it. Okay? But Megan has no reason to have any contact with him. How much hurt do you need in your life? How much pain does it take to get rid of an F-boy? To the point that he's gonna beat you down so bad. Oh my God. Alright guys, that is it. That is the season of Love After Lockup. It will be back this summer. For the ones who hung with me this season, I love you. Thank you for laughing. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for being there with me. Thank you for bringing me joy the way I hope I brought you joy. Alright? We in this together. Okay? Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you soon. Alright. Bye, guys.